Shabina ma'am, hello. Shabina ma'am, you are the host now.
Yes, yes. I'll start now. Hello. Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Now we'll start with the paper. Just a minute, we'll just start with the paper now. Question number one. Now, first, we are going to start with the question paper, scholarship question paper of grade 7. Scholarship. The first question first, and the instruction is given. We're going to start with English paper, and there are some instructions given for question number 1 and 2. So first we have to go through the passage. The small short passage is given over here, and we are just going to go through that. Children's Day celebrated in KVM High School, Nasik, 15 November. Our school celebrated Children's Day with great enthusiasm on 14th November. The day began with a special assembly where teachers shared stories about Jawaharlal Nehru. Games and fun activities were arranged, allowing children to enjoy their day to the fullest. The celebration emphasized the significance of children's rights and their need for a nurturing environment for their growth. Overall, it was a joyful day. Now, here the passage is given. Actually, this is not like a passage, it is a notice. They have given us the report. Read the given report properly and choose the correct alternative. Now we have to see what will be the correct alternative here. The day began with dash, mass drill, special assembly, various games, and fun activities. We can clearly see the first line. Our school celebrated Children's Day with great enthusiasm on 14 November. The day began with a special assembly. So the first answer is the third one, option 3, special assembly. The next question, what did the celebration emphasize? Now, if we go through the note, see when the report is given, always the main thing is the title. In the title itself, we can easily understand it is mentioned over there Children's Day celebrated in KVM High School, Nasir. So here the question goes, what did the celebration emphasize? So here it is emphasizing about the children's right. The third last line is mentioning that the celebration emphasized the significance of children's right. So the answer for the second one is the second one, that is children's right. Third question, choose the correct option. Choose the correct option. Yesterday, I went to bazaar with my family. What does the underlined word mean? Now, in this, a marketplace, historical place, bus stand, or metro station. Now, yesterday I went to bazaar. Now, specifically, when we talk about the word bazaar, it is highlighting about a market. So, that is the question number 3 answer. That is the first option, that is a market. We move on to the next part, that is question number 4. Again, here the passage is given, which is highlighting about good nature. Good nature is a great virtue. A student who has a good nature is liked by all because he or she knows how to behave well and shows respect to others. Such kind of a boy or girl makes sure that they don't disturb others or create problems. That's how they don't bring trouble. They are good company to friends. They are obedient students to teachers. In the neighborhood, they are looked upon as good boys and girls. And to the parents, they are their blessed children. Wherever they go, they carry their pleasing nature, liked by one and all. So now here, question number 4 goes for this passage. Read the given write-up and choose the correct alternative. A student who has good nature, respect to dash. One is brother, others, only parents, and only teachers. Now, if we talk about only brother, that is not possible because if you are a good student by nature, then you have to respect each and everyone whoever comes across you. So it can be anyone, it can be either brother, it can be parents also, it can be teachers also, and even some strangers also. So you are supposed to respect others also. So the second answer is the right answer, that is others. Next question, question number 5. A good natured boy or girl makes sure that dash they do not disturb others, they do not lie, they do not get angry, they do not cheat others. So if you are a good person, either a good boy or girl, you don't have to disturb others. So the right option is the first one. They do not disturb others. So here is the correct option, that is the first one. Question number 6. Good nature is dash. So if you go through the paragraph, the write-up which is given over here, the first line itself highlights good nature is a great virtue. So the answer for the sixth one, that is the third option. Good nature is a great virtue. So question number 6, third answer is the right answer. Question number 7, choose the correct option for the following sentence of active voice. Are the boys cutting the grass in their lawn? Now the option goes here. Is the boys cut the grass in the lawn? Do the boys cut the grass in the lawn? Is the grass by the boys cut in the lawn? Is the grass in the lawn being cut by the boys? Now, when we have to talk about active and passive voice, always you have to see in the active voice, the doer, that is called the agent, is doing the action. Now, whenever we have to change that into passive voice, the doer becomes passive in the passive voice. That means it comes in the object's place, and the object will come in the subject's place in the passive voice. So the question here, are the boys cutting the grass in the lawn? Here, the fourth answer is the right one, because in the question, the boys, it is the subject, the grass is the object, and cutting is the verb. Now, when we have to change this sentence into passive voice, the grass will become the subject, and the boys, which is the subject over there, it will become the object. And for that reason, first of all, you have to also see the verb. The verb is in ing form, that is verb 4 form, cutting. So whenever in active and passive voice, we have to change it. The cutting word will be the main, cut will be the main verb, and we have to add a being, B-E-I-N-G, being word, because it has to be replaced with verb 4, that is cutting. So the answer goes in this way. Is the grass in the lawn being cut by the boys? Because here we are using ing form, that is verb 4 form. Because of that reason, we have to use the word being over here in the passive voice. Question number 8. Read the following notice and choose the correct option to complete the sentence. Here the notice is given. It is from Shankar Parvati Society on 1st of November 2024. It is the notice given to all the residents who are staying in Shankar Parvati Society. The question goes in this way. Water supply will be suspended on 1st November 2024 from 10th a.m. to 6 p.m. for cleaning the water tank. Please dash. Now in this dash, we have to talk about the problem, whatever is mentioned over there, in a very good way. So if we talk about keep society gates open, we are never going to please for it. Store sufficient water for daily need. Here, the main problem highlighted here is about the water supply. So we have to take into consideration about the water supply. So if you go through the third option, even that is highlighting about the water supply, but it is taking us into a negative form, that is don't store water. And fourth is don't use water judiciously. See, when we are supposed to talk about the water supply, which is going to be suspended from 1st of November 2024 for cleaning the water tank, it is which we are trying to request. As a secretary, the secretary is Shankar Parvati from Shankar Parvati Society. The secretary is trying to request the people so that the problem will not arise about the water. So that's why the second option is the right option, that is store sufficient water for daily needs. Question number 9. Identify the appropriate meaning of the underlined part. I don't want my small speedy ship running foolish, risk in all this darkness. Now, when we are talking here about the small speedy ship, we are supposed to see about each and everything, whatever is highlighted here. Small also and speedy also. So if we take into consideration about the first one, that is the boat. The boat, as you all know, it is highlighting about the small, very small part. It is like a small ship which we are using for it. When we are talking here about yacht, now yacht is also considered to be small, but yacht is not speedy at all. When we are talking here about something which is speedy, we will not talk about yacht at all. Now, when we are talking here about frigate, a frigate is actually the warship with a mixed amazement, like when it is used in war. So frigate are such type of ships which are used in war. when we are talking here about cruise. Now, cruise is not used, it is used only for the purpose of entertainment. When we are talking here about cruise, we have to see that it is highlighting about the entertainment part. But when we are talking here about cruise, it is actually a travel. It is a travel boat which is having many which is visiting number of places. It is like a holiday cruise we are trying to talk about. But here, if you go through the sentence which is given on top, that is, I don't want my small speedy ship running foolish risks in all darkness. So here we are talking here about boat, because yacht is not for speed purpose, frigate is used for warship, and cruise is used for holiday purpose. So that's why the most appropriate option is both over here. So the option is the first one. 10th one, complete the verb by choosing the information about website. Now we have to have certain type of website which is used for personal use. These are websites which are used for personal use. It is used for social networking also. It is information, it gives us information regarding education. Also, together with education, it gives us entertainment also. So first of all, disadvantages of website. See, when we are talking here about disadvantages, here none of them is the disadvantage. Losses of website. Now, when there are no certain losses, because here when we are using for personal use, it is for our benefit. We are using here for social networking. It is something which is making the people aware about networking, about website. We are using here for entertainment. As you all know, networking and websites are mostly used for entertainment purpose also. And it also gives us information about education. So if we see the option, losses of website doesn't match over here. Uses of website and misuse of website. We are not using any misuse of website over here, because all these options doesn't highlight about the misuse of website. So the most appropriate one for the 10th is the third option, that is uses of website. We'll move on to the next question, that is the 11th one. Choose the correct alternative. Vaibhav reached home before the party. Its B is over here and 4 is there. So we have to select from these options which is the appropriate one. The underlined word is actually there in alphabetical way, that is B, and in number numerical, that is 4. So appropriate one will be the fourth option, which is B4. Third option cannot be the right one because it is not the correct spelling. So BEFOR is the wrong spelling. Fourth is the right spelling, that is BEFORE. So 11th question, fourth option is the right one. Question number 12 is highlighting about the instruction which is given over here. There is one passage which is given, there's something which is related with the prediction. So we'll just go through it. 12 fishermen missing. Now, Sangurul, Monday, 24th. 12 fishermen are said to be missing from the coast of Pankot since Monday. Heavy rains and storms were predicted for the whole of last week. Repeated warnings were given on radio, TV, and newspapers. However, these fishermen had ventured into the sea for fishing early Friday morning. Nothing has been learned about the 4 boats or the 12 fishermen since then. Coast guards in the area have been alerted and a search has been undertaken. So if you go through, there is one title over there and it is a place and date highlighted. So this is actually regarding the article. It's a report which is mentioned, which is there in the newspaper. So according to the question which is given over there, what prediction was made for the whole of last week? Now, when we go through the report, which is mentioned over there, it is highlighting about the alert. Which alert? That is high rains, heavy rains, and storms, which was predicted, which is mentioned in the second line. So, heavy rains and storms were predicted. So, this is the right option. That is the second one. Heavy rains and storms. Now the next one, when we talk about the 13th question, find out correct form of media for the repeated warning. So now it cannot be TV, Facebook, internet or Instagram. We have to select from these any one option which is repeatedly giving us warning. Internet, when we open internet, then the warning will be there. Same thing is related with the Facebook also and Instagram. So TV is the right option because it will be giving us repeated warning whenever we are watching TV. So the right option is the first one. TV is the right option there. 14th one, choose the correct alternative for the following sentence. That is identifying the correct figure of speech. When we talk about figure of speech, we have to take into consideration first the sentence. The clouds ate the moon, and soon there was a complete darkness. Now, first of all, we should know the options which are given over here. These are the four different types of figure of speech. First is the simile. Now, simile is actually the comparison. It is a direct comparison which is highlighting. But in the sentence which is given, it is not highlighting any direct comparison. There is also supposed to be the word like and as. But here in the sentence, there is no mention of like word or as word at all. So the first option, simile, is not the right one. Second option is the personification. Now, personification means it is highlighting the person's quality. Something is the inanimate object is having the implied meaning. It is related with the person's quality. If we go through the sentence, that is the clouds ate. Never a cloud can eat, but here in the sentence they are highlighting the cloud ate the moon and soon there was a complete darkness. So here eating quality, that is ate, is the eating quality of human. So personification can be the right one, but before seeing taking into consideration the second option, we will also look into the third and the fourth option. The third option is the hyperbole. It can also be pronounced as hyperbole. So hyperbole is actually highlighting about the exaggeration, something which is really exaggerated. So here the exaggeration is not possible because here clouds are there in the world, moon is also there in the world. So here hyperbole cannot be the right option. Fourth is the metaphor. So how we spoke about simile, that is the direct comparison. Metaphor is just the indirect comparison of the two objects. If we are talking here about metaphor, the clouds are supposed to be compared indirectly with something. Here, the word is not used as like or as. Though it is a comparison, it is indirect comparison. We are supposed to have the verbs like is, was, were, or are. But here the comparison is not there. So the second option is the right option. That is the personification, which is highlighting it is the highlight of the human quality. So the second option, that is the personification, is the right one. Now we will move on to the 15th one. The 15th one, select one prefix that will form the antonym of all the given words. Wanted, used, certain, fortunate. Now, we have to select one prefix. The prefix means there are three things which we have to take into consideration when we are talking here about such type of vocabulary. The root word is given to us. These are the root words: wanted, used, certain, and fortunate. These are the root words, and prefix is always placed before the root word. So we have to see the prefix which are mentioned over here, which appropriately falls into the root word. For example, wanted is there. So if the word is wanted here, can we use miswanted, misused? Misused is the right one. Miscertain, it cannot be. Misfortunate, it can be. So it has to go, the prefix which are given over here, it has to match with all the four words which are there. So if we take into consideration again, im wanted is not a word at all. Im used is not a word. Im certain is not a word. Infortunate is not a word. Now we will take into account in, that is the third option, in wanted, in used, in certain, infortunate. So all these words are not matching with the prefix that is in. Fourth option, if we see unwanted, unused, uncertain, unfortunate. So with the fourth option, that is that is the prefix, which is matching with all the four words. So again, I repeat, it's unwanted, unused, uncertain, unfortunate. So with all the four words, it's moving and it is the right option. So the 15th answer is the fourth option. Then we are talking here about the 16th question. Choose the correct alternative by using below chart. Children, now here Om, the names are given of children, that is Om, Yash and Jay, and their heights are mentioned. So Om's height is 156 centimeter, Yash's height is 141 centimeter, Jay's height is 161 centimeter. Now we have to go through all the options and we have to relate each and every option. We have to relate the height of each and every student or children, and we have to see that which one is the right option. If we go through the first one, Jay is the tallest boy. Now, if you go through the height, Om is 156, Yash is 141, and Jay is 161. So, according to the table, that is the chart which is given, it is the right option. That is, Jay is having 161 centimeter height and he is the tallest one. But we will not only stop with the first option, we will also go through the second, third, and fourth. So the second option is Om is the tallest boy. So that does not match at all because Jay is the tallest one. That is 161 centimeter. So second option is the wrong option. Third one, if we see, Om is taller than Jay. Now, Om's height is 156, Jay's height is 161. So, you can see the table and you can, it is given over there 156, which is lesser than 161. So, but here it is just vice versa, which is given. Om is taller, but here Jay is actually taller than Om. So, even the third option doesn't match. Fourth one, Yash is taller than Om. Now, Yash is 141 and Om is 156. So, Yash is taller. So, even 141 is lesser than 156. So, he is also not taller than Om. So, the first option is the right option. That is, Jay is the tallest boy. So, the 16th answer, the first option, is the right option. Now, we will go through the 17th one. There is one dialogue writing given. Complete the dialogue by choosing the correct alternative. Lucy is telling, the postman had delivered a gift. Is it yours? Tara is saying, no, grandma ordered it from shop. It's for grandpa. Lucy, oh, your grandma planned it secretly? Then we have to have, there are certain options which are given down, and we have to have the dialogue which Tara would be saying. We'll just go through the option. That means it's a surprise for Tara. Now, Tara will be speaking to herself? No, it cannot be possible. So that's why first option is the wrong one. Second one, it's surprise for Lucy. Here clearly it is mentioned that Lucy is saying your grandma planned it secretly. And it is for whom? It's for grandpa. Tara is saying that it's for grandpa. So it's not a surprise for Lucy at all. So even the second option is the wrong option. Third one, it's surprise for little John. Now in the dialogue, whichever we have read it, John is not mentioned at all. Only there are three characters which are mentioned. One is Lucy, one is Tara, and in the option also grandpa, grandma, and grandpa. So total four are there. So here we are mentioning about John, which is not at all the character in the dialogue. So even the third option is the wrong option. So fourth one, that means it's a surprise for grandpa. So here the next one goes with the fourth option, that is the grandpa. So the option goes in this way. That means it's a surprise for grandpa. Fourth is the right option. 18th one, choose the correct option which shows the quality of a brave person. Now, when we are talking here about the brave person, weak minded, never a brave person will have a weak mind. Second one, ready to face any danger. Yes, this can be one of the quality of a brave person, that he is always ready to face any danger. Third option, always angry. A brave person will never be angry. At certain point of time, he can be angry, but he always remains calm because he knows that anger is actually one of the big drawback. Fourth one, scared of everything. If the person is called as brave, then how can he be scared of something? So that's why the second option is the right option, that is ready to face any danger. That is the right option. Now we move on to the 19th one. Just a minute. We move on to the 19th question. Choose the correct alternative. Jack of all and dash. Now this is actually the saying which goes. So we will just see which is the appropriate one. Jack of all and master of everyone. That is it the right one? It does not match because Jack of all and master of everyone. That does not match at all because both the things goes on positively. Second one, Jack of all and master of arts. Even this does not match because we are not talking here about anything about arts. Third, Jack of all and master of none. So this goes because both are the opposite things which we are mentioning. Because Jack of all means the all-rounder and master of none means never, he is not at all good in any of the thing. So this can be done, but we will even check out the fourth option, that is master of education. So Jack of all and master of education, that cannot be considered. Again, it goes on with the positive way. Both are positive. So the third option is the right option. Jack of all and master of none. Now we will move on to the 20th one. Identify the contextual meaning of the underlined word. Now here the word is underlined, the sentence is given over here. The king with hermit's help carried the wounded man into the hut and laid him on the bed. That means the man was not able to walk. Something has happened. Wounded man, something which has really injured him or something. So first we will go through the option. The king with the hermit help carried the wounded man. So it can be severely injured. That's why he's not able to walk. And weak person, wounded man does not match with weak at all because the weak is the person who was before, who was not able to walk at all, and he is not able to, it is not matching with the word wounded. Next one is the strong man. If the person is strong, then how he won't be able to walk? He can walk. Next one is healthy. Now, a healthy person, if he's healthy, then he will be able to walk. So the right option goes with the severely injured. So here, the king with the hermit's help carried the severely injured man into the hut and laid him on the bed. So this can go with it. We will move on to the 21st one. Complete the sentence by choosing correct question tag from the options. Rohan is going to buy an atlas. Now here, this is the tag. First of all, when we are talking here about question tag, we have to see which is the verb over here, auxiliary verb. Now here the auxiliary verb is is. Is going is your verb. Is the auxiliary verb and going is the main verb there. So when we are talking here about the auxiliary verb that is, when we are using the question tag, we have to put on the negative form of is. And the negative form of is isn't. We understood now it is isn't, but also we have to take into consideration the subject there. Subject is Rohan over there, and he is a male. So here the pronoun which can be used for the male person, that is he. So here we have to see that it is isn't he. So we'll just go through the option. Will you, is he, can't he, isn't he? I have already told you that in the sentence we are supposed to we have to see the auxiliary verb, and then after that we are supposed to see what is the negative form of it. So with is, it goes with isn't, and Rohan is he, that is pronoun used, so it is isn't he. So the right option is the fourth one, that is isn't he. Question number 22, odd man out. When we are talking here about the objects, we'll see now first one by one, what does it talk about? Bravery, second is beauty, third is stable, fourth is hunger. So bravery is an abstract noun. When we are talking here about bravery, that is an abstract noun. Second, beauty is also an abstract noun. Third, table is not an abstract noun, it is a common noun. Fourth is hunger, again an abstract noun. So only the third option is the different one, that is actually the common noun. So all these other, that is first, second, and fourth, these are abstract noun. Only the third one is the common noun. So here the third option is the right option. That is the 22nd answer is the third option, that is table. We move on to the 23rd one. Choose the correct WH question word to get underlined part as the answer. Mr. Kumar's article appeared in the newspaper. Okay, so odd man out we told about table is the right option. Now 23rd, here one sentence is given and we have to frame a WH question for this sentence. Mr. Kumar's article appeared in the newspaper. The phrase in the newspaper is underlined. So we have to get underlined part as the answer. If we talk about any of the question, Mr. Kumar's article appeared in the newspaper. So whom? How will we ask the question? Mr. Kumar's article appeared whom? Or whom Mr. Kumar's article appeared? It does not match. Second one, we will talk here about where. Mr. Kumar's article appeared where? Or where did Mr. Kumar's article appear? So, second one conveys some meaning. We will go through third, what Mr. Kumar's article appeared what? See, when something is appearing, it has to be related with the place where. So, what is used with the newspaper? In the newspaper, it does not match at all. If we talk about whose, if we come to know about whose is the person which is highlighted, something which is related with the possession. So, Mr. Kumar's article appeared whose? Whose Mr. Kumar article appeared? Again, it is a wrong sentence. So, the appropriate one is the second one. That is, where did Mr. Kumar's article appear, or Mr. Kumar's article appeared where? So this makes a sense, and that's why second is the right option. So for 23rd, second is the right option. 24th, identify the type of sentence and choose the correct option. A spider looks like an insect, but it is not an insect. Now, in the 24th one, we have to have different, if you see the option, there are different types of sentences. We'll just go through the sentences: complex sentence, simple sentence, compound sentence, and exclamatory sentence. From all these sentences, first we will go to the easiest one, that is exclamatory sentence. Now, exclamatory sentence always highlights about the exclamatory mark, which is highlighting about the expression. Now, in this sentence, a spider looks like an insect, but it does not, it is not an insect. There is no such exclamatory sentence or exclamatory mark over there. So it is not an exclamatory sentence. Now, if we will go to the simple sentence, in the simple sentence has a subject and a verb. So first we will see in the sentence, a spider looks like an insect, but it is not an insect. A spider is a subject over there. Looks is a verb. Like an insect, but it is not an insect. There is a subject and there is a verb. So here, simple sentence. There are two subject and two verbs. A spider is a subject. It is also a subject. Looks is a verb, and is also a verb. So in a simple sentence, there is supposed to be only one subject and one verb. And here there are two subjects and there are two verbs. So it is also not a simple sentence. Now we will go through the compound or complex sentence. Now, first of all, what do you mean by complex and compound sentence? Compound sentences always talk about coordinating conjunction. There is supposed to be some coordinating conjunction. Now, what do you mean by coordinating conjunction? And, or, but. These are the coordinating conjunction. Also, there is supposed to be, there are two clauses over here mentioned. The two clauses which are mentioned over there. A spider looks like an insect. This is one clause. It is not an insect. This is the other clause. Now, when we are talking here about compound sentence, what is the main thing you have to see? Two clauses will be given, that is independent clause. Both are supposed to be independent clause. In the compound sentence, two independent clause are connected with the coordinating conjunction. That is but over there. So a spider looks like an insect. This is one clause. It is not an insect. This is one clause, and it is joining with the two. It is joining with a conjunction, which is known as joining. Sentence conjunctions are the joining words. So, but is the joining word, which is joining two clauses. So that's why it is a compound sentence. So it can be clearly seen that a spider looks like an insect, but it is not an insect, is a compound sentence. It cannot be a complex sentence because in the complex sentence there has to be independent clause, but the other clause has to be dependent. And in the sentence, there both the clauses are independent clause. So the third option is the right option, that is the compound sentence. 25th question. Identify the subordinate clause in the following sentence. Choose the correct option. So, Shruti completed her project quickly so that she could see the match. Now, in this, Shruti completed her project. We have to highlight the subordinate clause. Now, in this, first of all, Shruti completed her project quickly. This is actually the this is actually the independent clause, which is also known as main clause. But here the question is something else, that is subordinate clause. So we have to see that which is the subordinate clause. Now, before highlighting about the subordinate clause, you should know the reason also why it is known as subordinate clause. Now, this subordinate clause, they are actually they are dependent on the main clause. So we have to see that in the sentence, Shruti completed her project quickly. So the main clause is Shruti completed her project quickly. So that is the connecting word, and it is highlighting the independent clause, that is she could see the match. So first we will see Shruti completed her project. This is the main clause. I have already told you. She could see the match. That is actually not a, that can be a subordinate clause, but it is not giving you the option so that. So we have to find out from the options where it is highlighting even so that, which will be going with the fourth one, so that she could see the match. So here the right option is the fourth one, that is so that she could see the match.
Okay, good evening, everyone. So now we will start with the intelligence part of this paper. So let's start with the first question. Let's start with the first question over here. Okay, here what they have given, circle denotes the number of boys interested in writing skills, and a triangle denotes the number of students interested in reading. Okay. and triangle denotes the number of boys interested in sports. तो अभी यहाँ पर हम लोग को करना क्या है? They have given us a question on the basis of this diagram. Let's see what to do here. How many boys interested in only reading are less than that of boys interested in only writing skills? How many boys interested in only reading? Reading का क्या दिया था हमको? Triangle denotes, rectangle denotes. So rectangle जो है ये reading के लिए, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट क्या दिया है? बॉयज इंटरेस्टेड इन राइटिंग स्किल किसके लिए? सर्कल के लिए. ओके, बट हमको पूछा क्या है इन लोग ने कि कितने ऐसे बॉयज है, कितने ऐसे बॉयज है जो रीडिंग के लिए इंटरेस्टेड है. तो रीडिंग रेक्टस ओनली रीडिंग बोला है, तो मतलब 8+5, राइट. 8+5 कितना होगा? 13. तो टोटल रीडिंग के बॉयज कितने हैं? 30. नेक्स्ट वी विल सी हियर. टोटल 13 बॉयज आर देयर जो रीडिंग के लिए इंटरेस्टेड है. ठीक है, अभी राइटिंग के लिए कितने बॉयज इंटरेस्टेड है वो देखते हैं हम लोग. तो राइटिंग के लिए हम लोग को यहाँ पर बताया था राइटिंग जो है रेक्टेंगल के लिए डिनोट कर रहा है. तो रेक्टेंगल के अंदर आप देखो, ओनली इंटरेस्टेड इन ओनली राइटिंग स्किल कौन से है बताओ? सर्कल है, सर्कल, सॉरी. तो सर्कल के अंदर अगर देखा जाए तो सिर्फ सर्कल में आने वाला कौन सा पार्ट है? 6 और 9, राइट. तो 6+9 कितना होता है? 15. और ये ऊपर 13. इट मीन्स व्हाट? हमको पूछा किसका है? रीडिंग का है. पूछा गया है कि वो कितना कम है. तो 15 में से 13 गया तो 2 लेस बाय 2. ऑप्शन नंबर 1. नेक्स्ट देखते हैं. How many boys interested in sports are also interested in reading or in writing skills? How many boys जो स्पोर्ट्स में भी इंटरेस्टेड है, ठीक है, रीडिंग में भी इंटरेस्टेड है और राइटिंग स्किल में भी इंटरेस्टेड है? वो कौन से बॉयज है? लेट्स सी. जो तीनों में आ रहा है. तो यहाँ पर और को ऑप्शन दिया है, वो भी देखना है हमें. फर्स्ट उन लोग ने क्या बोला? स्पोर्ट्स. स्पोर्ट्स रेक्टेंगल का है, ठीक है. तो 3 प्लस करेंगे. 3 में क्या करना है? रीडिंग. 4 प्लस 3+4 और क्या ऐड करेंगे इसमें? 3+7 आएगा, नॉट 4. सी, क्वेश्चन अच्छे से रीड करना है पहले. हाउ मेनी बॉयज इंटरेस्टेड इन स्पोर्ट्स? स्पोर्ट्स में अभी ट्राइंगल वाले जो बॉयज है वो स्पोर्ट्स वाले हैं, राइट. और वो भी बोल रहा है कि स्पोर्ट्स में भी है और दूसरे भी इसमें आ रहे हैं. तो दूसरे इसमें किस में आ रहा है? वो सिर्फ जो रेक्टेंगल वाला पार्ट है उसमें आ रहा है. तो 3+7 विल बी 10. तो ऑप्शन नंबर 4 में 10 थे, राइट. ओके, नेक्स्ट देखते हैं. विल सी नेक्स्ट ओवर हियर. The following figure is folded to form a cube. Which pair of symbols from the given alternatives will not be on the opposite face of the cube? If we fold this, अगर हमने इसको fold किया तो इसका आंसर will be 1, जो क्यूब के अल्टरनेटिव मतलब उसके साइड उसके सामने नहीं रहेगा, अपोजिट फेस पे। अभी नेक्स्ट देखते हैं इंस्ट्रक्शन 29 to 32 क्वेश्चन वाला। यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है, ऑब्जर्व द गिवन सीरीज केयरफुली एंड फाइंड द करेक्ट अल्टरनेटिव टू रिप्लेस द क्वेश्चन मार्क। 43 है प्लस 2 हो रहा है 41 और 43 में, राइट? यस और नो? प्लस 2 हो रहा है, यहाँ पर +5 +1 +5 not +1, it is +11। 11 के बाद क्या आएगा? अभी देखो 2 है, 5 है, 11 है। अल्टरनेटिवली दे आर गिवन अस द प्राइम नंबर्स दे रहे हैं हम लोग। 2 के बाद 3 प्राइम नंबर है, उसको बीच में छोड़ दिया। 5 के बाद में 7 इज द प्राइम नंबर, उसको छोड़ दिया, राइट? 11 के बाद में 13 प्राइम नंबर है। अगर उसको हम लोग लीव करते हैं तो नेक्स्ट प्राइम नंबर इज व्हाट? 17। तो 76 में ऐड 17, so will become 13 9 93। wait, +2 +5, right? +11 +17। yes, यहाँ पर +17 आया ना। what is the next prime number after 17? 18 19 19 is the prime number। 19 को छोड़ के नेक्स्ट प्राइम नंबर क्या है? 23। so we have to add 23 in 76, तो ये आ जाएगा 99 and 99 is there in the option, right? नेक्स्ट क्या दिया है? 14, ओके, +4 +8 +12 और इसमें कितना डिफरेंस है? 38। 62 में देखो 4 24 इंटू 2 हो रहा है, इंटू 2 इंटू 2 4 2 ज़ा 8 8 2 ज़ा 12 12 2 ज़ा 24 24 2 ज़ा 48। so we have to add 62 में 48, तो आंसर विल बी 100, ऑप्शन नंबर 2। हाँ सॉरी 110। ओके 62 plus 48, this will become 10 और हाँ 110, but 110 is not there in our option, right? wait, so the answer is 86 here। ओके यहाँ पर अगर देखा जाए तो ये जो दिख रहा है आपको डार्क शेडेड पार्ट, ये क्लॉकवाइज 90 डिग्री रोटेट हो रहा है, यहाँ पर आया तो नेक्स्ट कहाँ पर आएगा? इस तरफ, राइट? और ऑप्शन नंबर 1 में ही सेम दिया है। अभी यहाँ पर देखना है, ऊपर का जो सीरीज दिख रहा है अल्फाबेट सीरीज, तो फर्स्ट और लास्ट दिया है इन लोगों ने। फॉरवर्ड से पहला अल्फाबेट एंड बैकवर्ड से पहला अल्फाबेट, सेम C D A B C D E। अभी यहाँ से फिफ्थ है और यहाँ से फिफ्थ क्या है? यू है। यू इज योर आंसर। नेक्स्ट देखते हैं 33 वाला। Two statements are given below and some inference based upon the statement are drawn. Decide which of the inference is definitely true from the given alternative. तो कौन सा सही है वो हमें देखना है. स्टेटमेंट पहले क्या दिया, ऑल मोबाइल फोन्स आर लैपटॉप. ऑल मतलब ये यूनिवर्सल है, जितने भी मोबाइल फोन्स है वो लैपटॉप है. ठीक है. फ्यू स्मार्ट वॉचेज आर लैपटॉप. तो कुछ स्मार्ट वॉचेस भी है तो वो ऐसे आएगा, राइट. स्मार्ट वॉचेस. लेट्स सी कि अभी आगे क्या है. फ्यू लैपटॉप्स आर मोबाइल फोन्स. यस. फ्यू स्मार्ट वॉच आर मोबाइल फोन्स. नो. तो फर्स्ट ओनली द फर्स्ट ऑप्शन इज ट्रू. ए इज ट्रू. ऑप्शन नंबर 1. नेक्स्ट देखो. कैलाश इज स्टैंडिंग फेसिंग साउथ ईस्ट. भी हम लोग यहाँ पर ड्रॉप करते हैं. नॉर्थ साउथ ईस्ट वेस्ट. कैलाश जो है साउथ ईस्ट को फेस करके, मतलब ऐसे फेस करके वो रुका है यहाँ पर. ठीक है. उसके बाद में क्या दिया है, ही टर्न्स टू द लेफ्ट इन राइट एंगल. फिर अभी उसका राइट साइड किधर होगा, इधर, और लेफ्ट इधर रहेगा. लेफ्ट में उसने राइट एंगल मतलब यहाँ पर आ गया, 90 डिग्री रोटेट हुआ ना वो. फिर उसके बाद में 2 टाइम्स बोला है. 1 टाइम यहाँ पर, फिर से अगर वो 90 डिग्री रोटेट होता है तो उसका यहाँ पर आएगा, राइट. तो ये कौन सा डायरेक्शन है, नॉर्थ वेस्ट है. बट देखते हैं आगे क्या बोल रहे हैं. देन ही डिड शीर्षन नाउ इन विच डायरेक्शन इज फेसिंग. तो ये कौन सा है, नॉर्थ वेस्ट. ऑप्शन नंबर 3. पहले वो कहाँ था, फर्स्ट साउथ ईस्ट में देख रहा था, राइट. फिर वो रोटेट हो गया क्लॉकवाइज 90 डिग्री यहाँ पर. फिर उसके बाद में यहाँ पर आ गया, राइट. नॉर्थ वेस्ट इज आर. ओके, सो इसका जो आंसर है दैट इज सेकेंड. अभी ये इनकम्प्लीट फिगर है, अगर हमको कंप्लीट करना है तो हाउ वी विल कंप्लीट. सी कौन सा फिगर आएगा इधर, ऑप्शन नंबर 1 या फिर 4 आ सकता है. बट 1 क्यों नहीं, इसने जो भी बच्चा है उसने टिक किया बिकॉज ये एरो यहाँ पर है कॉर्नर में, बट हमको इधर बीच में चाहिए था. फोर्थ वाला. अभी यहाँ पर देखो 48 और इसमें प्लस कितना हो रहा है, 8. इन दोनों में कितना प्लस हो रहा है देखो. 24 हो रहा है इन दोनों में. यहाँ पर हो रहा है 90 और इसमें 20, फिर 16. वेट, डिफरेंस देख रहे हैं हम लोग, डिफरेंस. इसमें से हमको ऑड वन ढूंढना है, राइट. तो अभी अगर हम लोग इसमें देखें ना, ऑल अदर्स आर मल्टीपल्स ऑफ 4 और फॉलो अ स्पेसिफिक गैप, बट एक्सेप्ट 126. 120 सारे के अगर मल्टीपल्स देखे ना, यहाँ पर 8 आ रहा था, इधर 20 आ रहा था, इधर 24. बट इसको 126 का वैसे नहीं आ रहा है, वो ऑड नंबर आ रहा है, तो इसलिए 126 इज आर ऑड वन. अभी इधर वाटर इमेज दिया है. वाटर इमेज कैसे आएगा, टॉप का बॉटम, बॉटम का टॉप में ना. तो ये कुछ इस तरह से आएगा, यो है क्या. ये दो ऑप्शन है। हाँ, ऑप्शन नंबर 4। नेक्स्ट देखते हैं यहाँ पर मिरर इमेज टॉप बॉटम ही चेंज होता है, राइट? इट विल बी लाइक दिस। कौन से ऑप्शन में देखो, और ये इस तरह से आएगा। यहाँ पर दो ऑप्शन है, 3 और 2। बट अभी स्टार का क्या लॉजिक है वो देखते हैं। यहाँ पर डार्क आना चाहिए स्टार का। ऑप्शन नंबर 2 इसका करेक्ट आंसर है। Kadam sir was giving information about Konkan very emotionally. In the given sentence, find out the number of words which contain two different vowels. Okay. कौन से ऐसे वर्ड्स है जो जिसके अंदर टू डिफरेंट वॉवेल्स हैं? तो अगर हम लोग ने देखा जाए कदम, तो उसमें ए वॉवेल है, गिविंग में आई, अबाउट में ए भी आ रहा है, ओ भी आ रहा है, यू भी आ रहा है, एंड कोकन में ए ओ, राइट? तो अभी इसका ऑप्शन आंसर क्या रहेगा? हाउ मेनी वॉवेल्स आर देयर? A is coming, I is also coming, O भी आ रहा है, U भी आ रहा है, but E is not there. So how many vowels are there in the statement? 4. Next देखो, instructions for question number 41 to 42. अभी यहाँ पर हमको क्या करना है? Identify rhythm in the terms of given series and select the term from the alternatives at the place of the question mark. ओके, तो उधर क्या रहेगा? हमको एक पैटर्न है वो देख रहे हैं। 9 4 8 5 है, ठीक है। फिर से 4 है, फिर 6 5 है, फिर 8 9 है, 8 6 5। अभी देखो इधर 9 है, 9 के अल्टरनेटिव में इधर क्या आ रहा है? 8। 8 के अल्टरनेटिव में इधर 7 अगर आया तो यहाँ पर आ रहा है 6 5। नहीं, wait, क्या हो सकता है? जस्ट थिंक इट। If we write like this, 6 8 5 9 9, 8 के बाद में यहाँ पर 9 है। 4 5 4 5 4 का ये चल रहा है यहाँ पर। यस, तो उसका आंसर क्या है? ऑप्शन नंबर 3। गुड। नेक्स्ट देखते हैं। ये तो बहुत इजी है। ये दोनों से पहले क्या है? ट्राइंगल और स्क्वायर। स्टार्टिंग में ट्राइंगल और स्क्वायर आना चाहिए, एंडिंग में भी, राइट? बट ये एक पैटर्न कहाँ तक फॉलो हो रहा है वो देखना है हमें। एक ट्राइंगल है, स्क्वायर है, सर्कल है, फिर हार्ट है, देन ट्राइंगल, स्क्वायर, फिर आगे क्या आएगा? सर्कल आना चाहिए, राइट? यस। अभी उसके बाद देखते हैं हार्ट है, हार्ट के बाद में फिर ट्रायंगल आना चाहिए। अभी यहाँ पर 2 सर्कल्स है और यहाँ पर क्या है? 2 स्क्वायर है। अभी स्क्वायर के बाद में क्या आएगा? स्क्वायर के बाद में यहाँ पर सर्कल आया, राइट? तो फिर यहाँ पर 3 सर्कल्स हुए, राइट? तो इधर 4 सर्कल हो जाएगा। अभी सर्कल के बाद में क्या है वो देखना है, वेट। यस यस, राइट राइट राइट। तो ऐसा आंसर तो स्टार्टिंग का ऐसा आंसर दिया नहीं है, बट 0 Yes, option number 1. By how much is the number of triangles less than the number of quadrilaterals in the following figure? Quadrilateral four side figure को बोलते हैं, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. ठीक है, 4 फिगर क्वाड्रिलेटरल है. ट्रायंगल कितने वो देखो, 1, 2, 3. 3 triangles are there. So less by 1, less by 2. ओके, तो 44 क्वेश्चन करते हैं अभी.
ठीक है, अभी हम लेंगे 43 क्वेश्चन नंबर. ओके. बाय हाउ मच इज द नंबर of triangles less than the number of quadrilaterals in the following figure? ठीक है, 43 के अंदर अभी हम इसके अंदर जब एक मिनट, इसके अंदर हम जब काउंट करेंगे नंबर ऑफ क्वाड्रिलेटरल्स एंड नंबर ऑफ ट्रायंगल्स, तो उसके अंदर हमको डिफरेंस कितना मिलेगा? 2 का. इसके अंदर हमको डिस्टेंस कितना मिलेगा? जस्ट अ मिनट. इसके अंदर डिफरेंस है 2 का. नेक्स्ट 44 के अंदर in a certain code language the word can is written as circle, triangle and rectangle, ant as triangle, rectangle and star, and not as square, plus and star. In the same code how is what written as? इसके अंदर फर्स्ट सी ए एन कैन के लिए जो यूज है, इसका मतलब सर्कल के लिए सी यूज हो रहा है, ट्रायंगल के लिए ए यूज हो रहा है और एन के लिए स्क्वायर यूज हो रहा है. सेम ए एन टी के अंदर, एंड के अंदर ए के लिए ट्रायंगल, एन के लिए स्क्वायर और टी के लिए स्टार. तो सेम इसके अंदर सी के लिए हमने क्या यूज किया था? सर्कल. ओ के लिए ओ के लिए प्लस और टी के लिए स्टार, तो उसका आंसर है फोर्थ वाला, क्योंकि सर्कल स्टार और एक सी सर्कल ओ स्टार सर्कल स्टार। ओके, फर्स्ट वाला ऑप्शन है, क्योंकि हमने सी को सर्कल लिया है, ओ के लिए प्लस लिया है और टी के लिए स्टार लिया है। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन 45। For this question, find out the mirror image of the following question figure from the alternative given। और इसके अंदर हम अगर उसका मिरर देखेंगे तो उसके अंदर हमको ऑप्शन मिलेगा फर्स्ट वाला, क्योंकि इसके अंदर जो मिरर है तो वो चले जाएगा ऑपोजिट साइड में मिरर करने के बाद। यस, तो ऑप्शन नंबर फर्स्ट इज राइट। नेक्स्ट 46। 46 के अंदर सेम, हमको अभी वापस क्या बताना है, मिरर का ये करना है, डेमोन्स्ट्रेट करना है। तो 46 के अंदर एरो जो था पहले इधर अपवर्ड साइड में था, तो ये तरफ चल जाएगा, तो उसका आंसर होगा थर्ड वन। ओके, द आंसर इज थर्ड वन। नेक्स्ट instruction for question number 47 to 51, there exists a certain relationship between the first and second term. The same relationship exists between the third and fourth term. Considering the choose the correct alternative to replace the question mark. In the 47, work, joule, force. So in the 47, जो जूल का हम मेजर करते हैं, वर्क हम जूल में मेजर करते हैं, वैसा ही फोर्स किस में मेजर करते हैं हम, न्यूटन में। तो 47 का क्या हो गया, न्यूटन, विच इज ऑप्शन नंबर 3। नेक्स्ट इन द क्वेश्चन नंबर 48, द उनके अंदर जो है ये जो फिगर है वो यहाँ पे चली गई, ये ऊपर चले गया, और ये वाला नीचे आ गया, और ये ट्रायंगल ऊपर चले गया। सेम अगर हमने इसके अंदर फॉलो किए तो हमको मिलेगा फर्स्ट वाला आंसर। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट 49, 47 एंड 17। यहाँ पे हम 4 into 7 करेंगे तो हमको मिलता है 28। 21, 28 माइनस 11, 17। वैसे ही जब हम 9 into 5 करेंगे तो 9 5 सा 45, और उसमें से 10 माइनस हो गया, तो उसका आंसर मिलेगा 35। सॉरी सॉरी, 9, 4 + 7 11, 4 into 7 28, 28 माइनस 11 इज इक्वल टू 17। वैसे ही 9 5 सा 45, और उसमें से 9 + 5 14, 45 में से 14 माइनस किए तो हमको मिलेगा 31, तो 49 का आंसर है 31। नेक्स्ट 50th क्वेश्चन। 50th क्वेश्चन के अंदर 216, 235 इज रिलेटेड टू 99, तो उसी के साथ हमको क्या देखना है, 469 इज रिलेटेड टू विच वन। ओके, तो अभी हम इसको सॉल्व करेंगे। ओके, 2 + 3 + 5 विच इज इक्वल टू 10, और 10 का स्क्वायर कितना होता है 100, और 100 - 1 विच इज इक्वल टू 99, सेम। 4 + 6 + 9 विच इज इक्वल टू 4 + 6 + 9, विच इज इक्वल टू 19, और 19 का स्क्वायर होता है 361, -1 करेंगे आंसर विल बी 360, सॉरी 360, so answer is second one 360. Next question 51. DGLNX X, अभी इसके अंदर जो है बी और एन के बीच में है, यहाँ से यहाँ के बीच में जितना गैप है उतना ही जी और एल के बीच में, और एल और एक्स के बीच में। ठीक है, बी और एन के बीच में कितना है 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, तो ई के बाद 11 नंबर पे कौन सा आता है 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, तो हमारा फर्स्ट मिडिल नंबर मिल गया हमको पी। अब पी के अंदर कितने ऑप्शन है यहाँ पे 2 ऑप्शन है, ठीक है। अब सेकेंड अल्फाबेट क्या था हमारा, जी से कहाँ तक गया वो एस तक, वो जी से एस तक कितने हैं वापस 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11। अब हमको क्या देखना है जे से क्या होगा 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, तो क्या मिल गया यू। अब और कोई ऑप्शन देखने की जरूरत नहीं है, हमारा आंसर क्या हो गया सेकंड वन पी यू के। ओके, नेक्स्ट 52, the river flows with the speed of 3 km/h and a boat sails with the speed of 12 km/h. The boat covers certain distance in 5 hours in the opposite direction of the river flow. How much time will be required by the boat to cover the same distance in the direction of the flow of the river? Okay, 52, अगेंस्ट द फ्लो जब जाते हैं तो उसके अंदर रिवर का फ्लो कितना है 3 km/h, और बोट का है 12, तो जो स्पीड हो गई बोट की वो हो जाएंगे 12 - 3 विच इज इक्वल टू 9 km/h। सो डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड 9 × 5 विच इज इक्वल टू 45 किलोमीटर। इन द सेम, जब रिवर अपोजिट डायरेक्शन के अलावा हम जब रिवर के डायरेक्शन में फ्लो करेंगे तो ये माइनस नहीं होगा, ये क्या हो जाएगा प्लस हो जाएगा। हम इसको कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे अब 12 + 3 विच इज इक्वल टू 15, 15 into 5 which is equal to 75। ओके, सॉरी उन्होंने क्या पूछा हमको हाउ मच टाइम विल बी रिक्वायर्ड बाय द बोट टू कवर द सेम डिस्टेंस। अच्छा, डिस्टेंस कितना कवर किया था हमने 45, अब हमारी स्पीड कितनी है 15, तो हमको कितना टाइम लगेगा 45 डिवाइड बाय 15 विच इज इक्वल टू 3। So what's the answer? It's 3 hours. Okay, next question. The difference between age of Om and Sai is 8 years. 3 years ago, the ratio of their age was 5:9. Find the average of present age of Om and Sai. Okay, 53th question. 3 years ago, उनका एज का रेशियो था 5:9, और 3 इयर्स अगो ओम एंड साई के एज के बीच में डिफरेंस कितना था? जो अभी है वही 3 इयर्स अगो होगा, मतलब 8 इयर्स का डिफरेंस था। तो हम वो हिसाब से जब उसको सॉल्व करेंगे तो हमको आंसर मिलेगा 5x + 8 इज इक्वल टू 9x। एक्स हम कॉमन फैक्टर लेंगे, तो हम जब इसको सॉल्व करेंगे 8 इज इक्वल टू 9x माइनस 5x विच इज इक्वल टू 4x इक्वल टू 8। तो हमको x की वैल्यू कितनी मिल गई? 2 मिल गई, राइट। वो हिसाब से हम अगर फॉलो करेंगे 2, तो अभी 5 टू ज़ा 10, 10 + 7 रेस करेंगे पहले। अभी हमने एक्स की वैल्यू कितनी निकाल ली? 2, राइट। हमारा इसका साई का एज का हो जाएगा 5x + 3 और उसका हो जाएगा 9x + 3। उसको हम सॉल्व करेंगे, 9 टू ज़ा 18 + 3 21, 5 टू ज़ा 10 + 3 13, 5 टू ज़ा 10 + 3 9 टू ज़ा 18 + 21। एज गैप कितना हो गया इनका? 9 टू ज़ा 18, ठीक है। तो इनका हमको आंसर मिल गया 17 ईयर्स। ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। First birthday of Vaibhavi occurred on Saturday, 10th November 2018, on which day her 11th birthday will occur? इलेवेंथ बर्थडे उन्होंने पूछा है और उसके बीच में हमको अभी लीप ईयर का भी देखना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। तो 10th नवंबर को क्या था? सैटरडे था, ओके। उसके बाद 10 years means 10 plus 2 leap years के 12। So the answer 10 plus 2 12 days। सैटरडे से हम जब उसको कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो हमारा आंसर मिलेगा, इरेजर कहाँ है? So the answer is Saturday. Okay. Next question. Observe the following table. Find the number from the given options that will replace the question mark. Okay. Equal to 80. 19 into 12 कितना होगा? 19 into 12 38 plus 12 90 is equal to 228 and minus 217. So the answer is 217. Next question. Prepare a meaningful word from the letters D, V, R, O, N. Which letter will be at the second place of the to the left of the letter D? Okay. अभी ये लेटर से जब हम इनको अरेंज करेंगे तो क्या बन सकता है? VER। ओके, इससे बनेगा वेंडर। विच लेटर विल बी एट द सेकंड प्लेस टू द लेफ्ट ऑफ डी? डी के लेफ्ट में सेकंड प्लेस पे कौन सा लेटर है? ई, राइट। तो इसका आंसर है ई। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। फाइंड आउट द फॉलोइंग, फाइंड आउट द फिगर विच एग्जैक्टली मैचेस विद द क्वेश्चन फिगर फ्रॉम द फोर ऑप्शन। अच्छा ठीक है, एग्जैक्टली सेम फिगर ढूंढनी है हमको। सो हम चेक करेंगे। ये नहीं है क्योंकि जो नीचे की लाइन है वो उसमें मिसिंग है। ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, नेक्स्ट ऑप्शन। इसके अंदर ऊपर की लाइन मिसिंग है। अब बचे दो ऑप्शन, इन दोनों के अंदर क्या डिफरेंस है? ओके, यहाँ पे 1 2 3 4 लाइन है, यहाँ पे सिर्फ 3 लाइन है। तो कौन सा ऑप्शन करेक्ट है? फर्स्ट वाला। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। इंस्ट्रक्शन फॉर क्वेश्चन नंबर 58 to 62, फाइंड द ऑड टर्म। लखनऊ, जयपुर, रांची, अमृतसर। ओके, बाकी सब इसके अंदर हम जो देखेंगे तो अमृतसर अलग है। क्यों? तो लखनऊ, जयपुर और रांची क्या है? कैपिटल से, बट अमृतसर कैपिटल नहीं है। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन 59। ओके, यहाँ पे सबके एरो के सामने रेक्टेंगल है, इसमें भी रेक्टेंगल है, बस इसके सामने क्या है? कुछ तो अलग है। रेक्टेंगल इसके कहाँ चलेगा? पीछे। तो ऑप्शन कौन सा अलग है? ऑड मैन आउट, थर्ड वाला। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन 60। 36, 6 का स्क्वायर 10, 10 का स्क्वायर 100, और यहाँ पे 252 नहीं होता है, 60 का स्क्वायर 6 होता है, 80। तो विच इज द आंसर? स्क्वायर से रिलेटेड है, इसके अंदर आंसर है 80। सो ऑड मैन आउट कौन सा है इसके अंदर? 80। नेक्स्ट DSP BEKFILR। ओके, इसके अंदर हमको पहले ये अल्फाबेट्स लिखना पड़ेंगे। DHP, DHP 3 7, डन। फिर इसके अंदर है 3 और 7 का रेशियो। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में BEK, BEK 3 और 6, मतलब 2 and 5। 2 and 5। नेक्स्ट के अंदर FIO, ओके, ILR। ठीक है, इसके अंदर भी 2:5, इसके अंदर भी 2:5, और इसके अंदर 3:7 है। तो ये हो गया ऑड मैन आउट। कौन सा आंसर है हमारा? फर्स्ट वाला DHP जो है वो ऑड मैन आउट है, क्योंकि बाकी इसके अंदर जो प्रोपोर्शन है वो अलग अलग है। सेम है, इसके अंदर 2 और 5, 2 5 2 5 है, और फर्स्ट वाले के अंदर 3 7 है। तो ये हमारा ऑड मैन आउट है। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन 62 फ्रॉम द, अच्छा WC ये है क्या? यहाँ पे तीनों लेटर अलग अलग है और यहाँ पे MM रिपीट हुआ है, तो इसको हम डायरेक्टली ऑड मैन आउट देख सकती है, इसको कुछ ज्यादा लॉजिक लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन from the given alphabet series, if second and fourth letter from every group is taken and a new alphabetical series is formed, which group from the following options has the alphabet that occur at the place of prime number in the new alphabetical series? ठीक है, second and fourth letter from every group. Second, fourth, second, fourth, second, fourth, second, fourth, second, fourth, second, fourth. उन्होंने क्या पूछा है, प्राइम नंबर की जगह पे कौन सा आ रहा है? ये आ रहा है 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10। तो इसमें से प्राइम नंबर कौन से है? 2 3 5 7। तो कौन से है? DGLQ। अब हम नीचे चेक करेंगे। ओके, DGLQ मिल गया आंसर। LNQ, क्योंकि दोनों भी कौन से नंबर पे थे? प्राइम नंबर के जगह पर थे। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन from morning 11:30 to 10:30 p.m. how many times the minute hand crosses the hour hand? ठीक है, तो इसके अंदर ये कितने घंटे हो रहे हैं? 11:30 to 10:30, 10 घंटे, 11 आवर्स। तो 11 आवर्स इसका मतलब कितने टाइम क्रॉस करेगा वो? 11 टाइम्स। तो आंसर इज 11 टाइम्स। ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन in the following table number are replaced by symbols. Observe the table and choose the correct option from the alternative to answer the question. Okay, ट्रायंगल क्या है? 4 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 6 डिवाइडेड बाय स्क्वायर इसका है 2 -7 + 3। अब इसको हमको बस सॉल्व करना है। ठीक है, तो हमने इसको अगर सॉल्व किया 6 4 20 20 डिवाइड बाय 2 10 10 - 7 3 इसके प्लस हो गया -4, ये हो गया 6 4 24 8। ठीक है, 4 into 6 24 divided by 2 which is 12 minus 7, 12 minus 7 which is equal to 5 and then plus 3 which is equal to 8। तो 8 का सिंबल क्या है? ये है, तो इसको हमारा ऑप्शन मिल गया ये वाला। ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन instruction for question number 63 and 67. Observe the following pyramid carefully. Locating the letters and symbols on the pyramid, find the positional relation between them and that will help to find the missing term. Okay, तो हम इसको A star CE star C. Next B star FD. Okay. Next star D डॉट ट्रायंगल क्या बनेगा? स्टार डी मतलब ये होगा, पहले स्टार से स्टार्ट होगा और ई होगा। ठीक है, मतलब ये ऑप्शन कैंसिल हो गया, ये ऑप्शन कैंसिल हो गया, ये दो बचे इसके अंदर और ये दो है, which means first one is the correct option. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, सेम वही पैटर्न हमको ढूंढना है, क्या पैटर्न है? ट्रायंगल टू स्टार, वैसे ही सेम इसके लिए ढूंढना है हमको, वैसा ही पैटर्न उन्होंने रिपीट कहाँ पे किया है? जे के साथ। नेक्स्ट वाला टर्म क्या क्या है? जे ई एफ, जे ई एफ ट्रायंगल स्टार्ट होगा आई से, जाएगा डी पे, एफ। ओके, तो आई डी सी, आई डी सी मतलब हमको डायरेक्ट मिल गया आंसर, बाकी हमको ज्यादा दूसरा कुछ देखने की जरूरत है भी नहीं। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, ऑब्जर्व द क्वेश्चन figure given below, find out the answer figures which is hidden in the question figure. Okay, ये तो नहीं है, ये भी नहीं है, ये भी नहीं है, तो अब दूसरी चेक करने की जरूरत नहीं, यही ऑप्शन करेक्ट है। ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन 69, which number will replace the question mark? Okay, चलो 45, 9 5 are 45, 38, 7 plus 19, 56, 7 8 are 56, 4 7 are 28, 15 plus 13, 28, 20, 32 plus 33, which is 65, 13 5s are 65, तो आंसर क्या है? 5. Next question, 70. 70 to 72. Find the term that matches the given group. Seven plus 10.
आपल्याच वापरलं
10, 13, 23, 9, 19, 17। तो ये क्या है, प्राइम नंबर से रिवर्स केस के अंदर तो इसको कौन सा मैच करेगा, इन सब की एडिशन क्या है, प्राइम नंबर से। ओके, 9 + 11 20, तो ये नहीं है। 12 + 5 17, इसका है 9 + 16 25, तो ये भी नहीं है। ये क्या है, 17 सॉरी 15 + 11 विच इज 26, तो ये भी नहीं है। तो मिल गया आंसर, 17 इज अ प्राइम नंबर। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, हैप्पी ग्लैड जॉयफुल। तो हैप्पी ग्लैड जॉयफुल, ये सब हैप्पीनेस के अंदर निकलने वाली ये है। तो रूट तो नहीं है पहला, प्लेफुल भी नहीं है, मर्सीफुल भी नहीं है, तो चीयरफुल। ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, नाइन, 3, तो 5 2 10 -1, 7 2 8 -1, 5 3 2 6 -1। तो क्या है, जितने डॉट्स है उनको +1 करेंगे तो जितने साइड से उसको मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 2 करेंगे तो वो इक्वल मिल रहा है। ठीक है, अभी नीचे से क्रॉस चेक करेंगे हम, इसके अंदर कितने डॉट्स है, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, और साइड्स कितने हैं, 6, मतलब 6 2 12 -1 11, 11 डॉट्स है हमारे पास, मतलब यही आंसर है। और हम फिर भी चेक करेंगे, ये तो नहीं है क्योंकि इसके अंदर साइड से नहीं है। इसके 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, मतलब इसके अंदर कितने चाहिए, 15 डॉट्स चाहिए। 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, ये भी नहीं है। 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, तो ये भी नहीं है। मिल गया आंसर हमको फर्स्ट वाला। Next question 73. In the given alphabetical series, this letter that occurs at the third position from the left side of the ninth letter from the left and the letter that occurs at the third position from the right side of the 13th letter from the right, which letter occurs at the middle position between these two letters? ठीक है, तो इसको हमने सॉल्व किया है नीचे हमारे पेपर के ऊपर, तो इसका आंसर है एम, द सेकंड ऑप्शन। ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, वैष्णवी is standing at 72nd position from front, 22nd, यहाँ से लाइन स्टार्ट हो रही है। मानसी स्टैंडिंग एट 17th, मानसी 17th में, अच्छा फ्रॉम बैक है मानसी। 17th फ्रॉम बैक, 4 गर्ल्स आर स्टैंडिंग इन बिटवीन दिस गर्ल्स, इनके बीच में कितने हैं, 4 है। फाइंड द मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ गर्ल्स स्टैंडिंग इन द क्यू। ठीक है, तो इसके अंदर हो जाएगा 27 सेकेंड है, मतलब आगे 21 है, ये पीछे से 17 थे, मतलब इसके पीछे कितने हैं, 16 है, और ये दो, और बीच में के 4, तो कितने हो गए टोटल, 6 + 4 10, 10 + 3 13, और ये 1 आया, 2 + 1 और 1 3, 43 इज द आंसर। ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, a square paper is folded and cut in specific pattern. Select the option to find how the paper will look like when unfolded. Okay, तो फर्स्ट बीच में ये है, मतलब ये कंप्लीट होने के बाद क्या बनेगा, स्क्वायर बनेगा, मतलब ये ऑप्शन चले गए। अब ये दो ऑप्शन बाकी है, इसके अंदर से सही कौन सा है वो हमको फाइंड करने का है, ठीक है। ओके, ये जो कॉर्नर में कट्स है ये ऑब्वियसली दोनों तरफ चाहिए, इसके अंदर सिर्फ एक ही तरफ है, मतलब ये भी गलत ऑप्शन है। तो कौन सा ऑप्शन सही है, थर्ड ऑप्शन। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। ओके, हो गया, 75 क्वेश्चंस थे।